Okay, that is a bag of string beans. This is a quart of water. It's already washed and chopped. I'm covering it. I have a time ready. I'm gonna slow cook it. Just gonna cook it for about 32 minutes, which is just boiling at the time, so it's not gonna cook a lot. It's like blanching it. So I'm just gonna let it cook for 32 minutes, and then drain it, separate the water from the string beans, and then start cooking later on. Okay, after 30 minutes, it started boiling. Usually it takes 32 minutes, but after it started boiling, I start stirring it, and then right now I'm just gonna let it cool down before I separate it. Okay, already stirred already, so every piece is just rightly just blanched right now. So I just need to let it cool down, and then I can separate it. Okay, surprised that there is actually 2 containers. I thought there was only 1. But then as you can see, there's 2 containers full of string beans and 1 container full, 1 quart full of almost full of water, vegetable broth. This is mostly just blanched so that I don't have to worry about cooking fully, since they're just already blanched already, and I don't have to worry about misstepping and not cooking them all the way. At least doing it this way, some parts of it is already cooked, and this is just kind of way you cooking later, just refining the taste and adding flavor. Okay, damn it. Okay, today I'll be making fermented bean curd with string beans. You have Chinese cooking wine, coarse chicken bouillon, salt, white pepper, dry cilantro, chili powder, and mustard, rice wine vinegar. This is not rice wine vinegar. I don't have rice wine vinegar right now. I have white wine vinegar. You could use apple cider vinegar, or you could have wine vinegar, and wet fermented bean curd. And this is string beans, and this is 10 pieces of garlic. And I'm going to use half a stick of butter. And first, and then I already put some neutral oil. It could be canola oil, vegetable oil, peanut oil, those kind of things, so that the butter won't be the only thing there and it won't burn. It's to kind of balance it out. And I'm going to put half a stick of butter there. I'm going to put chopped piece of garlic next to it. And then also I'm going to sprinkle in the chili pepper and dry cilantro, so that it would rehydrate it and it would start to flavor out first. First I'm going to start the low fire to melt the butter. And once the melted butter, and I put 1 spoon of mustard on top of the butter, and once the butter is melted, and I will start I'll start throw in the string beans, and then I'll stir it and then fold it in, because I want the string beans to cook a little longer. Then after finish stirring and folding in, after I feel that each piece has gotten some blanched on oil, blanched on the butter, then I'll add about 1 cap of vinegar and 5 caps of Chinese cooking wine, and then I'll stir it again, and then I'll add chicken bouillon, salt, and white pepper. Then stir it again, stir and fold it in, and then after that I'll put in 5 fermented bean curds, and then smash it, and then stir it once, fold it in 2 times, and then stop. Oh, and when I put in, like I said, when I put in the string beans, that's when I turn it to medium fire and do all the rest. Okay. Mainly that's it. So I'm just gonna chop up the garlic first, and then start everything else. Okay. Okay, that is the 10 pieces of chopped garlic. That is a half a stick of butter, and that is 1 spoon of mustard. Here is chili powder. Okay. And this is dry cilantro. Use fresh cilantro, you have cilantro. But you have fresh cilantro, don't put it in now. You put it in the middle. But since this is dry, that's why I'm putting it now, so I rehydrate it. Okay, and now I'm going to low fire to melt the butter. Okay, just gotta wait. Okay. Okay, it's almost finished melting. Okay, it's finished melting. Okay, put on medium fire. And toss in the string beans. 1 container full of string beans. Okay, time to stir it now. Give it a minute. Okay, I finished stirring. I'm adding 1 cap of vinegar. And use the same cap to pour in 5 caps of Chinese wine. Kung Tung Meijing. I prefer this brand, but you can also use rice wine, but definitely I prefer that brand. Okay, give it a minute. Okay, I already poured in 4 caps. This is the 5th one. I don't want to record each one. That would be just too boring. I mean, I'll just be doing the same motion, 4 at a time and 5 at a time. So, just recording once and then tell you it's a lot easier. Okay, now I gotta stir it and fold it in. Give it a minute. Okay, 2 spoons of chicken bouillon. That's the first spoon. This is the second spoon. Okay. Now it's the white pepper. Okay. Now the salt. Okay. Now I gotta stir and fold it in. Give it a minute. Okay, this is wet bean curd. This is chili. Soybean, salt, chili, alcohol. There's 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna stir it once and fold it twice. Give it a minute. Mash it first. Okay, now I'm gonna stir it once and fold it twice. Okay. Hey, stir it once, fold it twice. Fold in twice. Now I'm gonna turn off the fire. Now I'm just gonna let it cool down and then put it in a container. Okay. Okay, I was able to make 1 container. Sadly, it's not really full enough. I really, this is sad. This is sad to see. I mean, it was cooked down to a little bit less than a container. So I was hoping for a lot fuller container, but sadly from what I could see, I had trouble opening the new fermented bean curd. So most of the water most of the sauce kind of evaporated. But this caused a more intense flavor. So, okay, time to taste and tell if this is good or not. Okay, hope it tastes good. Okay, good news and bad news. Good news, I could taste the fermented bean curd, and I could taste a little of the garlic, and very, very, very little of the butter. That's the bad news. It tastes very, very little butter. Also, the salt, the flavor sticks on the string beans more. That was good. Sadly, the string beans did not come out the way I was hoping it would come out. Well, I don't know how to cook string beans, so I don't have the way to cook wok hei. So that was a problem already. Sadly, I don't have that kind of. I believe you need the wok for it, and I don't have the wok, and so I'm not getting that kind of result. And plus, mine wasn't in high fire; mine was a medium fire, which is the way I cook it now. So I didn't get the taste I wanted, but I wasn't expecting to though, since I'm not a chef. But I was hoping that this would actually help with the increased flavor and stuff like that. Sadly, that didn't work out. It has a strong fermented bean curd taste, so that I gotta say, that was good. So this was okay, but the water from the one that I felt that the water style I used seemed to be a lot better since it has more sauce, and each day it gets better. I'm hoping that this will be the same thing. Each day it gets better. Since usually day one doesn't taste that great, and you need several reheatings before it tastes better. I don't know why, but it does. So I'm hoping that this would the next day will taste better, like that, like the water style one. But we'll see. But at least I know that this tastes like fermented bean curd. That was good, and has garlic taste and very, very minuscule butter taste. Okay, sad to say that the string bean didn't get tastier after another overnight, 2 days. I mean, the first day was the one I ate yesterday, and this is the second day, and it didn't actually get better. I actually had to you know how you have to mix the salad with your sauce to get all the sauce everywhere. I had to do the same thing with this. I had to this was as much as sauce left. I had to mix it more of it with the string beans to get all around to have more taste to it, because I thought that since I did it with all of them, I thought that all of them every piece should have taste. No, only some of them does. Not all of them, but some of them did. But most of them that was on this side had more, and that side didn't have enough. But they still only had a little bit. So I had to do like a salad thing, kind of mixing thing, to get it all half again. And then it did turn out great. But seemed like I mean, I just had to remind myself to do this kind of salad thing at the end when I'm making this Thai style without the water. But without the water, I don't have to. Without the water, I mean with the water one, I just need to wait an extra night, and it will taste good on its own. I don't know why, but does that? Well, this one I actually had to do an extra job and mix it all up while in the container to make it more better, to make the flavor go around a lot more. Like I said, like mixing salad, like mixing the salad dressing onto the salad. You know, you have to mix it to go all around. Same thing with this. I had to do it. It's just that I didn't know that where the sauce was in the most, so I didn't know it was until eating the last when I was going up to here. Then I realized the sauce was here, so then I had to mix it all up and then put it on one side, and then it got better. But due to how it was a flavor all together, all around, I had to eat more of it just to taste the flavor of it. To the last few pieces, I had, like I said, to last about 80% of it's gone. Then I realized I could mix it more. It was a lot easier to mix it more back then, or like mix it more before, and it would have tasted better. But like I said, I had to do extra work with the one without the water and mixing more because it has less sauce but more intense flavor. The one last 80% of it turned out really really well after I mixing it because all the flavor went through and nice. Mainly that's it. This is good. That one's also good. It's just that this one had to do a little bit more work at the end when mixing another flavor. Like I said, mixing the salad thing. Okay.